The relationship between the United States and Pakistan is a story of contradictions. It's a tale of strategic alliances and deep mistrust, of shared interests and diverging paths. Like a ship sailing through choppy waters, the U.S.-Pakistan relationship has weathered many storms. This essay delves into this complex dynamic, exploring the historical, economic, and geopolitical factors. From the Cold War to the fight against terrorism, the U.S. and Pakistan have shared security concerns. Yet, tensions persist, fueled by Pakistan's perceived duplicity and its closeness to China. This interplay of cooperation and conflict leaves many puzzled. Unraveling this enigma requires understanding the multifaceted interests and history. In the following sections, we'll examine the key junctures shaping this complex partnership. We'll dissect the economic and strategic imperatives, delve into military and security cooperation, and analyze the impact of recent U.S. administrations on the relationship. Subscribe, like, and share Cosmo Academia. The U.S.-Pakistan relationship began in the Cold War's icy depths. Pakistan emerged as a pivotal player in the U.S. strategy to contain communism. In 1951, Pakistan joined SEATO and CENTO, formalizing a security partnership. Pakistan was a strategic bulwark against Soviet influence in South Asia. Its proximity to the Soviet Union made it valuable in the U.S. containment strategy. Pakistan saw the U.S. as a source of military and economic assistance. U.S. military aid flowed into Pakistan, bolstering its armed forces. Pakistan hosted U.S. listening posts, monitoring Soviet activity. The relationship had its bumps, like the U.S. arming India in 1962.
Despite hiccups, the Cold War forged the U.S.-Pakistan relationship. Shared anxieties about communism overshadowed other differences. This alliance laid the foundation for future cooperation and mistrust.
Beyond the realm of security, economic and strategic considerations have played a pivotal role in shaping U.S.-Pakistan relations. The United States has long viewed Pakistan as a key player in regional stability, particularly given its proximity to Afghanistan and its position as a gateway to Central Asia. Pakistan's strategic location has made it a crucial partner in U.S. efforts to stabilize Afghanistan. First during the Soviet occupation in the 1980s and later in the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks. The U.S. has relied on Pakistani cooperation in providing logistical support for its military operations in Afghanistan and in engaging with Afghan political actors. Economically, the United States has been a significant trading partner and investor in Pakistan. The U.S. is Pakistan's largest export market, and American companies have invested billions of dollars in various sectors of the Pakistani economy.
U.S. economic assistance programs have also aimed to promote economic development and improve living standards in Pakistan. However, the economic relationship has also been marked by periods of friction. Pakistan's history of protectionist policies and its perceived lack of transparency in economic governance have at times hindered U.S. investment. Moreover, the U.S. has often expressed concerns about corruption and the lack of progress on economic reforms in Pakistan.
Military and security cooperation has formed the bedrock of the U.S.-Pakistan relationship for decades. From the Cold War to the War on Terror, the two countries have found themselves on the same side of numerous conflicts, leading to deep military ties. The U.S. has been a major supplier of military hardware to Pakistan, providing billions of dollars in military aid over the years. This assistance has included fighter jets, tanks, and other sophisticated weaponry aimed at strengthening Pakistan's conventional military capabilities. Beyond equipment transfers, the U.S. has also engaged in extensive military training programs for Pakistani officers, further cementing the military-to-military relationship. Joint military exercises between the two countries have been a regular feature, allowing both sides to enhance interoperability and share tactical expertise.
These exercises have encompassed a wide range of scenarios, from counter-terrorism operations to maritime security drills, reflecting the evolving security landscape of the region. However, military cooperation has also been a source of considerable tension. The U.S. has long accused Pakistan of playing a double game, providing sanctuary to terrorist groups like the Afghan Taliban and the Haqqani network, even while receiving U.S. military aid. These concerns reached a fever pitch during the U.S. war in Afghanistan, as the U.S. accused Pakistan of harboring militants who were carrying out attacks on U.S. and NATO forces across the border.
Subscribe, like, and share Cosmo Academia. Section 5. The Trump Turbulence, Strained Ties, and Shifting Sands. The election of Donald Trump as President of the United States in 2016 ushered in a particularly turbulent period in U.S.-Pakistan relations.
Trump's America First foreign policy, characterized by a transactional approach and a disdain for multilateralism, upended many long-standing diplomatic norms.
Trump's approach to Pakistan was marked by suspicion and a lack of patience for what he perceived as Islamabad's duplicity in dealing with terrorist groups.
In his first year in office, Trump suspended security assistance to Pakistan, accusing it of providing safe havens to terrorists and failing to take decisive action against groups like the Haqqani network.
Trump's decision to cut off military aid sent shockwaves through Islamabad and marked a low point in bilateral relations.
The move was widely seen as a sign of Trump's frustration with Pakistan's unwillingness to fully cooperate with U.S. counterterrorism objectives in Afghanistan.
The Trump administration also increased pressure on Pakistan to do more to crack down on terrorist financing and recruitment networks operating within its borders.
Adding further strain to the relationship was Trump's decision to pursue closer ties with India, Pakistan's arch-rival.
Trump saw India as a key partner in his Indo-Pacific strategy aimed at countering China's growing influence in the region.
The Biden administration, which took office in 2021, brought a shift in tone and approach towards Pakistan. While maintaining a focus on counterterrorism cooperation, the Biden team sought to stabilize the relationship and rebuild trust that had eroded during the Trump years.
The Biden administration has emphasized the importance of Pakistan's role in regional stability, particularly in light of the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan and the Taliban's return to power. The U.S. has engaged in high-level diplomacy with Pakistan, seeking its assistance in facilitating humanitarian aid to Afghanistan and in engaging with the Taliban government.
However, the Biden administration has also made it clear that it expects Pakistan to take concrete steps to address U.S. concerns about terrorist groups operating within its borders. The U.S. has continued to press Pakistan to crack down on groups like the Liti and Gem, which have been responsible for numerous attacks in India.
While security and geopolitics dominate the headlines, the U.S.-Pakistan relationship extends beyond the realm of military cooperation. The United States has been a major provider of humanitarian and development assistance to Pakistan for decades, contributing billions of dollars to support a wide range of programs.
This assistance has focused on areas like healthcare, education, economic development, and disaster relief. U.S. aid agencies have worked closely with Pakistani counterparts to implement programs aimed at improving the lives of ordinary Pakistanis and strengthening civil society.
The Pakistani-American diaspora, numbering over 600,000, has also played a significant role in shaping the relationship. Pakistani Americans have made notable contributions in various fields in the United States, from medicine and academia to business and politics. They have also served as a bridge between the two countries, promoting cultural understanding and people-to-people ties.
The diaspora has actively lobbied U.S. policymakers on issues related to Pakistan, advocating for increased economic assistance, promoting trade relations, and raising awareness about human rights concerns.
In recent years, Pakistan has found itself navigating an increasingly complex geopolitical landscape, caught between its long-standing relationship with the United States and its burgeoning partnership with China. The rise of China as a global power has presented both opportunities and challenges for Pakistan.
China has emerged as Pakistan's closest economic and strategic partner, investing heavily in infrastructure projects under the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, or CPEC, a flagship component of China's Belt and Road Initiative. CPEC has brought much-needed investment to Pakistan, but it has also raised concerns in Washington about China's growing influence in the region.
The U.S. has viewed CPEC with suspicion, seeing it as a potential debt trap for Pakistan and a strategic challenge to U.S. interests in South Asia. The U.S. has also expressed concerns about the lack of transparency in CPEC projects and the potential for corruption.
Pakistan's balancing act between the U.S. and China has become increasingly delicate. Islamabad has sought to reassure Washington that its relationship with China does not come at the expense of its ties with the U.S.
As we look ahead, the future of U.S.-Pakistan relations remains uncertain. The relationship continues to be shaped by a complex interplay of factors, including shared security interests, geopolitical rivalries, economic considerations, and domestic political dynamics in both countries.
The U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan has removed a major point of friction in the relationship, but it has also raised questions about the future trajectory of U.S. engagement in South Asia. The Biden administration has signaled a shift towards a more balanced approach in the region, seeking to avoid taking sides in the India-Pakistan rivalry.
However, the U.S.-China rivalry is likely to loom large over the U.S.-Pakistan relationship in the coming years. Pakistan's close ties with China, particularly in the context of CPEX, will continue to be a source of concern for Washington.
Despite the challenges, there are also opportunities for cooperation. The US and Pakistan share a common interest in a stable and prosperous Afghanistan. Both countries also face shared threats from terrorism and extremism. Enhanced cooperation in areas like counterterrorism, trade, and climate change could serve as building blocks for a more constructive relationship.